All right, good afternoon. I have that the time, according to my MacBook, is 2:03, and so I want to respect your time. And so we're going to get started with today's Health Academy meeting. Of course, y'all know who I am. I'm Mrs. Walton. I am the school counselor for the Health Academy, and I'm super excited because it's April. And we're at the end, but it's not time to give up. We still need that last push so that we can stay strong, so we can keep the students on track, and so that we can end the school year well. So Dr. Barnes has sent out the email, and so you all know it, and then I sent an email right behind it so that you had the immediate link. Sometimes we get lost in our drives where our documents are, so I sent out that link. I also have it projected here. But as we've done all year, I want to get started with an icebreaker. So today's icebreaker, if everyone will click on the icebreaker presentation and your link in your email I sent you. Today's question is simple. I created what's called a word cloud. This is something that you can use within your classroom with your students. You can create the questions and then you just simply get a response. So today's question, what is your favorite springtime activity? All you do is simply hit your response and then hit submit, and we will get a beautiful word cloud here in just a second. So take a second. I don't know, I just hit everybody respond. So did everybody get the link? Okay. So what is your favorite springtime activity? Yep, I'm trying to go back one. So you should have your responses there. I thought I had it all loaded up and ready to go. And looks like I've gotten a couple emails after the fact. Or I just need to refresh mine. All right, so I don't know, I can't make it come up. Ideally, it works, and you will have a word cloud there with everybody's words that are standing.
Oh, you gotta get out the you being on the link where you can see on your dashboard. So you got everything over here, everything at home. You gotta get where you're.
Should be able to
Have
see.
you just logged in?
Oh,
So,
okay. Well,
so
I'll
just
try
go this way and log yourself in.
All right, I will send it out to you all and see what everyone's favorite springtime activity is. And just like with technology, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work the way we want it to do. And so we'll go from there. And as always, we like to begin with celebrations. Does anybody want to, before we go, sorry, icebreaker, anybody just have one favorite activity that they just want to popcorn out? We'll get 5 people that want to share with their favorite springtime activity. Yes, Miss Bowers. All right, gardening and talking about gardening. I may need to call you over for some help. I think I planted some of my bulbs too soon, and I think they're confused. All right, so we got gardeners. Anybody else have a favorite activity? Yes, Mr. Newcomer. Fishing. Oh, fishing. I like to go. I'll sit there. I like the conversation, but I'm not touching the fish, and I'm not touching the worm. So I may not be the best fishing partner. Mr. Host?
Baseball or golf?
Baseball or golf? I'm there for the baseball, still learning how to golf. Anybody else? All right, one of my favorite things to do is my dogs have been locked up. I have house dogs and they have been shut in all this winter. So we have been enjoying the warm weather, getting back into our daily walk routines where it's still light and it's actually a little bit warm. We don't need any raincoats or jackets, so I'm appreciative of that. All right, any celebrations? We want to celebrate because this is just like a big family. We don't always like each other, but we love each other. We come together for the good of the whole. Yes, ma'am.
My hallway is all coming back.
All right. So return to that freshman hallway. Anybody else have any celebrations? I don't want to steal everybody or be the one to talk every time, but my graduation is scheduled for May the 6th, and I have worked super hard to complete this next step in my educational career, and so I'm super excited. Did an impossible. I doubled and tripled up sometimes to take classes, and so I might have been a little bit stressed, especially in the summer when I should have been relaxing. I was doing term papers and etc. But it'll be all worth it come May the 6th when I am being granted an additional certification and degree. So I'm excited about that.
Lots of you know, but if you don't, Miss Mark got married.
Woo! Miss Mark, and your new last name is?
Is Constance.
Ah, so Miss Lisa Constance.
Yes.
All right.
I'm just gonna go by Mark for this year. Yeah.
And then, gotcha. All right, well, congratulations goes to Miss Mark. All right, surveying the room. Okay, new business, and we've got a lot, but if we be about the business, we can move through this pretty expeditiously. If you have any questions, there'll be point people that will speak, and you can know to contact them afterwards. So, FA. We have been getting a lot of traffic, we're looking for students in certain places. We go to look for kids in one place and they're not there. Ms. Barnes and the other administrators along with Ms. Stewart have asked that the students in your FA not be allowed passes out. Remember, FA this time of year is a great time for SST, so they should be doing some type of study hall. They should be getting caught up on anything, making sure everything is complete and ready to go. And also, the students in your FA should be the only students in your FA at that time. Like I said, we're going to look for students and they're not where they're supposed to be. And they've told Miss A that they're going to Mr. B's classroom and we go there and they're not there either. So the best way to alleviate that is to keep your own children. We know some of you are doing tutoring. Those relationships and those schedules have been worked out ahead of time. And both teachers should know, and there should be a checks and balance system for that. But other than that, your FA students should be in your FA during that SST time, that student support time.
When you think about the tutoring, like what the mission
Mhm.
of that?
So that's already been established. You know that they go there. You all have a checks and balances system. Either you eyeball them across the hall, or he says, hey, I've got these people showed up today, these people didn't. And we know kids are absent. We've had a lot of absences here after spring break, but we want to finish strong and use that time for what it was designed for. Any other questions about FA and passes?
I mean, and then on top of that too, if the student does have to go from class to class, just give them a pass. We got too many students, y'all, in the hallway, our students, without passes.